Right. That's amazing, guys. Okay, so I thought we would change this morning to do what we call a counterclocks, where you do forward bend, back bend, rather than the way I normally teach, which is to warm up for a peak and then cool down. So we're going to do a little flappy fish thing today. Okay, with both sides of the spine. Right, let's lift the eyes first, bring our attention to our bodies and our breath. Start with a few deep breaths, feel the weight of your body sink into your bones. The groin softening, the thighs lengthening to the knees. Just feeling the base of the folded legs and the weight of the pelvis. We're going to bring our minds to the base of the spine and gently thread the mind through the natural curves of your vertebrae. Running in the mind alongside the nervous system, all the way to the head, balancing neatly on top of the spine. Feel your bones balancing and the skin softening, the muscles softening and easing away from the skull bones, from your shoulders and your neck. And just surrendering your weight, the earth and water in your body, to the sitting bones and to the support of the earth. Soften around the eyes and the cheeks, bottom jaw dropping away from top, tongue dropping down. Softening into the throat, thyroid and parathyroid, dropping down into the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Out breath, down the arms, the hands and fingers. Mind dropping down into the solar plexus. I'm going to breathe wide into the ribs, deep breath. Sitting bones to the support of the earth, letting go. Allow the fluids of your body to start pumping freely through the layers of skin, muscle, and bone. Take a nice big balloon tummy belly breath. Sides of the sitting bones again. Let your soft inner body unravel, slip into your hard bony pelvis. And just keep letting go, feel the safe space around you. Feel your heart and your lungs pumping and breathing. Feel the warmth of your blood in your body. And feel the weight of your earth and water with you. The warmth is your fire. And I keep our minds in the lower belly and begin with the three arms. Breathing in. Just letting the sound slip away from you, bringing your attention back to the nostril, watch the breath, soften, surrender to earth. Keep letting go. We'll drop our chins forward and feel the weight of our head on the out breath. On the in breath, roll to the left. And side to center. Just two. Keeping your focus on how the neck and the shoulders feel. You can feel through the class how we let go, make space. Once you've done two to each side, dropping your chin forward, feeling the weight of the head and feeling the length in your back. On the in breath, we're going to scoop the arms up, reach up to the ceiling. I'm going to move to your left, you move to your right, turn to the right, reaching up as far as you can to the ceiling. Floating the arms down, sliding deeply into ribcage, moving back, draw the belly back, squeeze out the soft inner body, wait for the inward, moving up and open, moving at the waist. Nice twist as you squeeze out, drop the shoulders, draw back the baby. Good, find space, and breathe. You're going to float forward and down, bend the elbows, drop the head forward, move the head from side to side. Sweep the arms forward and up. We're going to do that again. Turn to your right. Draw back the belly. Squeeze out the golden tail, reaching up. And breath. Moving up to center, neutral. Out breath. To the left. Draw the belly back. Feel the space on your back as you contract your belly and feel your back muscles lengthening and widening. And breathe up. Floating forward again, bend the elbows. Even keeping the arms straight if you need to, turn the head from side to side. Sweeping hands forward and up. Deep sigh. Hands without roll. 2, other way. Good. You're going to stretch out the legs, bring the other one in front, squeeze. Holding the left leg or the other leg in front. We'll do different shoulder movements, but same for legs. Breathing in up and open, pressing the arms in the way. Opening up the chest, lengthening back, breathe into the chin, squeeze the shoulders to the spine. Out breathing and roll forward and down. Turn the head from side to side, release, wiggle your tongue, your lips, drop the hands down to base of spine. Wait for in breath, move up, in breath. Out breath, deep sigh. Plus, in breath to chin, squeeze shoulders, golden tail being removed. Sigh out of the front. Reach up behind you, turn the head, loosen the neck away from the shoulders. Out breath, drop the hands down. In breath, sweep up, deep sigh. Hands to that, roll 2 times, other way. Right, getting a bit of circulation going, and spread wide. Squeezing wide the toes and fingers. Big toes forward, little back, swap, 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 wriggle. Right, let's make nice big movements, soft knees, soft ankles. Soft hips and deep breaths. Deep rotations, pumping the beautiful new blood will fire around the body. Good and good. Right, we're going to come up on our knees. So I'm going to put a knee. You can either fold your mat up or have some knee help. I'm going to just come back and I just want to let the thighs open for a moment. And I'll just bring the pin and be a bit more closer.
Maybe a little closer now.
Right, so we're just going to let the thighs open for when we're moving more into a back bend. So when we're in a forward bend, we're always getting our hamstrings nicely stretched. Good. So we're going to come forward and back from here. Good. You might, can you reach the full behind when you lean back a bit? Okay. So we're going to move forward and back. We're going to start by moving forward. We're going to breathe in, sweep the arms up. Out breath, as you come forward, you want to feel those 2 movements. So you want to feel up on the bottom, grounding you. In other words, as you come forward, be careful of lifting out the lower body. You want to slide the pelvis back and away and float the upper body forward. And then really press to your hands and get your tailbone to press to your heels and then drop. Rock gently in the pelvis. buttocks from one heel to the other. And just feel the length of your back for a moment as you breathe in deep and wide your rib cage. So feel your child, extended child pose. Now as you breathe in, draw the hands towards you. Good, we're going to take them all the way straight back, breathe facing the buttocks. Tuck the tail under, rather than sliding the tail away from you than lifting. You're going to breathe in and lift slightly into the pelvis, press your knees away, and open up the front of the body as far as it's comfortable with you. And then you're going to drop the pelvis. Breathe in to center neutral. And release forward, slide into it so you've got some pressure against the feet, sliding your tailbone back to your feet. In breath, we're rolling up, slide the arms up next to you. Out breath, we're moving back. In breath, you're tucking the tail under, moving into front of thighs, quads, feeling open into front of body. Out breath, we're dropping the tail down, breathing into neutral. Sliding forward and sliding back in the temple. In breath, sliding up, moving the hands back. Out breath back. In breath, sliding to thighs, quads, keep coming up. Keep breathing. If your breath, if it's not fitting, you just keep breathing. Your out breath, you're dropping the tail. Your in breath, you're coming to sitting. Your out breath, you're releasing forward. Next time we're going to hold in both positions. Breathe in, come up. Out breath, move back to hands. In breath, tuck the tail under. Move up and hold. Now let go of your buttocks muscles and then squeeze them up and up. Let go on the out breath. In breath, squeeze tail. Move up. Out breath, let go of buttocks. In breath, squeeze, tuck under and a little higher and open up the chest. Out breath, drop right down to soles of feet. In breath, lengthen. Out breath, slightly. Press on your hands, tuck the tail under, feel any of the space you've made, any of the comfort you found. Alright, from there we're going to come up to all fours. Move straight into chakra Bakasana. So we're going to breathe in there. On all fours, out breath, we're going to take our tails up, our spines and backs to the ceiling. So we're going to gather the belly, press up through the long straight arms to the ceiling. In breath, gaze forward, peel back your shoulders and open up the chest and neck. Watch the elbows. Out breath, up to the ceiling. In breath, slide shoulders back, take time to peel open space in the shoulders and belly. Squeeze your adrenals behind you. We're going to do 3 more. Let's out breath as you gather the belly, take the back to the ceiling. Nice. In breath, slide your shoulders down to your waist, keep the arms strong. Nice. You want to feel that your shoulder blades are movable and that you can slide them down towards your waist on your in breath. And let them move apart from the spine on the out breath. When you're done your sits, you're going to take your tail down to your heels to finish. And come back to the extended child for a moment. Come up on the fingertips here now and sigh into the armpits as you drop the weight of the head forward. And then fold up the arms to 2 fists under the forehead. Just let the body breathe. Right, from there, we're gonna breathe in and come up. You okay like this? How are you doing? Yeah. So we're gonna come up and out of this and back again. Yeah, just have it. So comfort and steadiness are two labels. That's what we're looking for. If you're moving in a way or you're holding a pose and you find that your comfort and steadiness is just getting into red zone, it's not working, come out of it. Comfort and steadiness have to be observed. They're the most important things when you're doing the work. So we're going to be hip distance apart, we're going to come up and move forward and back again. We're using the legs, using the up under part. So the upper body soft as we breathe in and lift ourselves with our legs and our buttocks and our core. Just come back again. Now just feel like your shoulders and your buttocks are on the wall behind you and just sliding straight down. Yes, so you use your legs. So let's try that again without swinging. No. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's think if you had a puppet. I'm thinking puppet strength. Yeah. So just take your hand here, take a little tuck in here, and now you're going to go straight here, not there. So you're going to press down the lower legs, breathe in, tuck the tail under and rise straight up. Yes. There's a little brain thing that needs to happen. And then out, breath back and slide down a little bit more. You're okay with the knee? So adjust that. You know, as much as you need to swing forward to help, of course you do that because we are observing comfort and steadiness. But at the same time, we want to activate the strength, the quads, the core, and the grounding of the lower legs. So you've got to press into the front of these ankles like you do when you come forward in a Ashtanga Namaskar. Not shoulders to that. So if the elbows start coming out like duck wings, then you know you're lifting your wings to lift your upper body. So we're trying to separate your Pujana, moving upwards. Okay, out breath. In breath, diaphragm moving down, up and okay, so arms are free, we're going to breathe in, it's floating, up the body, good. Tuck your tails under, out breath, in breath. Reach up, out breath, take the arms back in the red knots. Breathe from pubic bone to chin. Now you're going to gather your belly, gather your belly, gather your belly. Good. Hold deep in your core as you draw it upwards towards your spine. And hang the rib cage and head. Now let go of your neck. Make sure your jaw and your tongue and your lips are soft. You're going to drop your hands to base the spine. Sweep up, tuck the tail under, in breath. Good. Slide down the wall. Out breath. Steady track. In breath. Tuck tail under, reach up. So now we're peeling open space. Pelvis coming forward, breathe in from pubic bone to chin, slide shoulders together. Good. Gather your baby, drop down, not to the floor, head's not touching, move the head around, reach up to the ceiling with your arms, drop the hands to base of spine, sweep forward, enough deep in breath. Slide down the knee behind you. Good. So we're going to do 4-1 more dynamically breathing, yes. Clasping, pubic bone to chin, out breath, dropping forward, lift arms, turn head, drop the hands down to the base of spine, in breath, sweep up, walls behind you, slide down like a comic strip. Good. One more, we're holding, in breath, float open the chest, seat of kappa. Press pelvis forward, feel your beautiful strong legs grounding you, holding your air and ether elements as you float forward. And now press down in front of your ankles, make your legs strong, moving down, grounding you. And just feel your beautiful free breath coming into the lungs, into the chest, and out the crown of the head, clearing the seat of kappa. And drop your hands down to base of spine, tuck your tail under to reach up. Deep sigh, slide down all behind you, hands to thighs, roll. 2, change direction, 1, 2, good, and breath. Now you're going to fold at the hips, slide your thighs back, bring 2 fists under the forehead, drop the weight of your body, drop the pelvis to your heels, drop the ribcage, thighs, soften your shoulders, faces, lips, tongues. All right, from there we're going to roll up and breathe out. Need some serious pressure. Good. I'm glad you do. Elbows, wrists, hands. Okay, we're going to come up into our dog stretch, do some leg stretches now. Prepare ourselves. Right, coming forward. All fours, tucking toes under, in breath, out breath, up into, I don't know if my nice in. Going to come up on all 10 toes. Reach back with the heels as deeply as you can. And again, up onto toes, reach back to heels. Next time you come up onto all 10 toes, be careful of coming forward as well. Keep dropping into the armpits behind you. You're going to lift your right leg. And then you're going to press back your left heel. Keep your arms strong. The right leg's up, you press your left heel to the floor, bend your right leg. And now rotate it upwards to the ceiling, dropping the foot behind the buttocks, peeling open the hips. Those of you who want to go over, get the feet parallel and reach up into a palm wheel. You're going to do that. You swing back with your right arm, right leg, back to dog stretch. And break all 10 toes, break to heel. And again, and break all 10 toes, break to heels. Next time you're up, you lift the left leg, press back the right heel. Bend your left knee, rotate it up to the ceiling, drop the foot behind you. Good, strong, straight arms. You're going to straighten up the leg, bring it back to earth. Sorry. I have to move off my mat. So you're going to take the leg over, those of you want to reach up into your wheel, tucking your tails under here, sweep the left arm back, and leg back to dog. Press back deeply with your quads to your heels. And we're going to step forward to our forward bend. Bring your hands to your thighs and lengthen. Give your front body some space as you roll your belly to your thighs, drop down, thumbs to inner elbows, and hang in the middle. Let your body breathe. We're going to drop the weight of our arms, left towards the head and neck, bend our knees, press into our feet, roll. And reach up, the shoulders, and side. Good, rotate into your ankles. I'm gonna do that sort of thing we did with the in-breath moving back. It's Pidgey and his chart. Right, we're gonna do that little movement where we do faster Uttanasana, moving back, opening up the chest into a back bend, reach up, come down into, it's not a squat, it's like Uttanasana. We're gonna move down into Uttanasana, place our hands down, straighten up, and fold forward in forward bend. Now sweep up again to your 180 degrees. Right. Yeah, don't need the knee pads for now. Right, so we're going to tuck our tails under, have beautiful strong legs, breathe in, sweep the arms up to this 180 degrees. Press down your feet, tuck your tails under a bit more, come out of your lower back, slide your fingertips up and along back, keeping your upper arms alongside your ears. In breath, we come to 180. Out breath to side. Prayer position, knees coming forward. Hands to thighs, in breath. Hold deeply at the hips, straighten up the legs as far as it's comfortable. Slide your hands down next to your feet, in Uttanasana. Soft knees. Sweep forward now, 180 degrees. Tuck the tails under, next in breath. Reach up out of your lower back. Keep your neck beautifully lengthened as you slide back. Open up, seated power. In breath to 180 degrees. Out breath, slide into the legs grounding. Hands to thighs, in breath, don't straighten up. Fold deeply at hips, come forward, slide your hands to Uttanasana. 4 of these, in breath up, 180. Tuck the tail under, out breath, prepare. In breath up, slide open. How many more millimeters can you find without any stress? In breath 180. Prayer position, slide knees forward. Hands to thighs and fold. Slide your hands down to your mat. Good. Next one, we're holding and both. Breathe in into Hasta Uttanasana. In breath, reach up, tuck the tail under, holding your spine strong. Now watch the trajectory of your fingers as you peel open your chest and heart space. In the in breath, we're coming up to 180. Out breath, we hold it here. Good. Drop your tail, tuck it under, don't stick it out. Try and get your shoulders on top of your hips. Just slide your knees forward. Hands to thighs, folded hips. Slide your hands down in line with your toes. Bend your knees if you need to do that. Use it as an arm stretch and the leg stretch as you press back into the palms of the hands.
Soft knees. Bend knees.
You can soften your knees if you need to. And breath, sweep up, 180 degrees. And release. Roll the shoulders. Other way. Elbows, wrists, hands, fingers. And ankles. Okay, so I just want to go over that little spot in between. Because we're working with these two directions. So let's just look at that. So I'm going to turn sideways. No, shoulders over hips. I may have said hips over knees. I was incorrect.
Because I pushed my
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. So again, like you were on your knees, and I said to come up with your legs, and you did that to swing yourself up. This way, we want to not hold ourselves. We will help our legs by holding our back range. Okay, so we're going to make the legs work. So you're breathing in, your hands are on your hip position, and now you're just dropping. Your shoulders and hips are staying exactly as they are. And you're literally bending your knees and sliding them forward. No leaning forward. Yes. Tuck the, draw the belly back. Slightly tuck the tail under, drop. Good. Chest back. Good. Tuck your tail under. Yes. Nice. And press down on the feet. Breathe in and come up. Can you feel how that works the legs differently? What's happening? Things. Okay, so think about ball of foot. You might be rolling onto outer foot. Right, so we want to see that strip, that ball under the foot, under all the joints is equal on the inner and the outer foot. We're going to breathe in. Good. Shoulders are on top of hips. Keep it that way. Slide the knees forward. Draw the belly back. Good. Don't lean forward. Good. Sink. Let your arms hang. Feel their weight. Draw the belly back. Tuck the tail under. Sink. Good. Press on your feet. Breathe in. Come up. And release. Good. Good. There's the links. Those ones moving down to the floor. So amazing how easily we can get legless. Without alcohol. So that's what legless means to me. It doesn't mean falling around because of alcohol. It means we have moved out of that in-breath which takes us to the ground. Do that again. Nice deep breath. Your diaphragm is pressing down onto your feet there. So we're going to do it with the movement once more. You're going to breathe in and sink. Breathe in with your feet. Breathe out. Soften your chest. Breathe in, press your feet down. Yes, breathe out, soften. Nice. And you're going to breathe in and press your feet into your mat and come out. Good. So now we should start feeling our energy connecting and taking up the support of the earth. Right. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up for the warrior salute. So when we move into the sides of the body, we're going to do a little Virabhadrasana. If you do want to put your hands this way, just because they're too, you can probably want to do that. So I'm going to work this way on the mat. Right. So I'll work to my left, you're going to work to your right. That work. I also have to check sometimes. Right, so we're just going to do a little warm up for us. So you're going to rotate the right leg, foot open. We're going to tuck the left one in. We're going to check that the front of our pelvises are smiling to me, to the long side of your mat. Big grins in here.
Short not like
Okay. Yeah, they can watch the very late. Right, so now strong legs. What feels triangle is beautifully strong. Sliding down the outer legs to the outer feet, but also pressing down on the inner leg to the arches of the feet.
just at a side angle.
And this one actually, or at least straight with your mat. The more you can turn in the left leg and press back into what would be a seam on a pair of pants, the stronger you'll feel that time. Yeah, so that's going to hold you down. It's like when we go into our balances and lift the leg, okay? We're going to breathe in and float the arms up. Bend the right knee. Move away from it to reverse Virabhadrasana. In breath, we're going to come up, straight legs. Out breath, we're going to slide into Virabhadrasana number 2. So shoulders are above hips. Shoulders are above hips. We're not going anywhere. We're just splitting our energy between both sides. Then we're going to press down, beautiful strong legs. Windmill from the hips. Strong legs. This is floating. We're not trying to get to the ankle in any particular place. You're going to breathe in, come up, and release. Third one will hold. In breath. Reverse Virabhadrasana. Look at your trajectory, how much space do you have? Keep the mind focused on your asana. In breath up, straight legs. Out breath, sink. Shoulders above hips. Sink. Good. In breath, strong legs. Reach out, windmill. Are you making space? Keep the quads working. Press. Breathe in, come up. Good. And release. In breath, we're holding Trikonasana. We're preparing in reverse Virabhadrasana. We're coming up with straight legs. In breath. Sinking, shoulders above hips. Good. Strong legs. Feel your legs working. Feel your quads float throughout the body to Trikonasana. Now remember this little spiral, you're bringing the bottom of your right rib cage through and you're rolling the top left hand side back. Legs are beautifully strong, that's beautiful. An overstretch. You're waiting for an in breath. You're pressing down into your feet like you did with your squat in breath. That's beautiful. Well done. Nice. And all right, we're going to go to the left. Open up the left leg at the hip. Tuck the right one in behind. And then smile your front of belly to the front of you. Strong legs. Good. Soft shoulders. Just feel that for a moment as you press down, lift the upper body. And breathe and float. Palm up. Bend left knee, move away. Prepare legs. In breath, press the feet into your mat. Beautiful, strong legs. Sink. Shoulders above hips. Strong legs. In breath up, both strong legs, and windmill. In breath back. Awesome, now, out breath. Okay, now the more you bend, the more you can see you can get a stretch on the left side. So sink the pelvis, find that stretch, press down, beautiful strong legs. Good, sink shoulders above hips. Watch the back straight knee bending. In breath up, strong straight legs, and Trikonasana. Good. Press down, breathe in, come up, last one, make space. In breath, press down, strong legs, sink shoulders on top of hips, press down, nice and strong, and windmill to your Trikonasana. Right, so it's never straight movement because of moving to asymmetrically one side. So you sliding the bottom of your rib cage through, you sliding the top of the rib cage back, floating the head, and then lengthening deeper. Strong legs, watch the quads, mind coming forward. And feeling out where that water is behind you. Yes. Now press down deeply on the feet just to breathe in. Float up. And release. Good. That was lovely because you had the space. Nice deep breaths. Oh my goodness, I apologize. What can I do? She could have just landed on the corner quietly and kissed me. Okay, we're going to go into the warrior suite a little bit. And we're going to hang out at the cold wall. Just to brush your legs.
She's a logical concern, isn't she?
No, hardly. Okay, we're going to go quite wide here because we're working with the warrior, we're working with number 1 and number 2. So we don't want to be in our Trikonasana. We want to be in our wider width. And when we rotate the right leg out and bend the knee, we want to make sure we've got enough space that the knee isn't hanging over the ankle. So check that first and then tuck your left foot in so the toes are further in than the heel. So you've got a really good place to brace yourself. And then straighten your legs and come up. Go. Let's just see, baby. Yeah. You've got long legs. The longer the legs, the wider they have to be. So the advantages and disadvantages to everything. So it's not much easier for you because you've got these long arms that can be ground up to bottom. Right. Handstands are good for long people. But if it's too much to bring it in, okay? Right. If there's any strain on the ankles, remember, steadiness and comfort. Right. Strong legs. Belly smiling to the front. Strong legs. Soft shoulders. Right. You're going to breathe in. Moving up. Actually, we're going to stop. We're starting with our feet facing the front. Sorry, talking nonsense. That was just the measurement for very aggressive. Right. We're going to breathe in, coming up. High pressure. We're going to push out and away. Come forward in a forward bend, wide leg, forward bend, and coming deep without pulling, but just sliding deeply into a forward bend. Keep breathing. Then you're going to breathe in, reach up. Going to rotate to the right. Tuck the back foot in. Very adjustment number one. Sink. Bend your right knee, reach up. Embrace, slide back like that has to. It's a smile. Your smile's to the wall now. This wall, this narrow wall. Yes, smile to the wall. You're going to come down and press back. So long and forward and press back to straight leg. Breathe in, come up. Take your arms back behind you into your back, lower back. Heel open your chest. Arms behind you into lower back. Heel open chest. Out breath. Dribble the fingers down over the right leg into Parsva Uttanasana. Bend the knee. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward to number one again, sink. If it's too wide, narrow it. Good. Now we're going to open up. We're sliding that left foot open. And we're opening our smile to the front of our legs. Good. We're clasping behind. Breathing in up the front of the body. Out breath dropping to inner right leg. Strong left leg. Drop the hands down. Breathe in, come up to number two. Good. Turn the feet forward, high prayer. And release. I'll just chop up a little end there. You guys might want to narrow your feet. Looks like it isn't entirely comfortable. Right. In breath, up and out breath, arms back, slide into wide leg, forward bend. Press down, float the arms back up to shoulder width. Rotate your feet and hips and your smile to your left. Out breath, bend your left knee. In breath, move back into your verb adjustment number one variation. Roll forward on the out breath, lengthen. Press back deeply to your right leg. Breathe in, straight legs reach up. Arms behind, heel open front of body. Out breath, slide your hands down into Parsva Uttanasana. Bend your knee. Breathe in, sweep back up to number one. Take your time as you slide your right foot open behind you and come to number two. Smile to the front. Clasp. Breathe in. Out breath. Drop to inner leg. Lift the arms. Keep breathing. Drop the hands down. Breathe in. Come back to number two. Good. Press down. Feet to the front. Breathe in. Reach up. And breathe. Extra breath. And break up. Deep, wide movement. Come deeply to hips. Forward bend. Press down. If you want to soften the knees to come up there, you can. Press down, breathe in, come up to shoulder width. Turn your feet to your right. Smile to the wall to your right. Sink. And breath, reach up and back. Back leg beautifully strong as you come into an upper body. Back bend, out breath. Reach forward and slide your mind down on the back leg. Good. Press down. Breathe in, come up. Arms behind. Open up the upper back. Slide into Paschimottanasana. Bend the knee. Breathe in, sweep back to Virabhadrasana number 1. Open up. Smile to me. Sink to number 2. Clasp behind. Breathe in, open. Drop to inner right leg. Strong left leg, reach up. Drop hands down. Press down on feet, float to number 2. Straighten up the legs, keep facing forward, reach up. And that's a prayer. Okay? In breath, up. Out breath, open. Deep, forward bend. Press down feet, breathe in, come up. Good, hands are shoulder width apart, feet are coming to left. Sink to number 1. In breath, slide fingers back into variation. Out breath, roll forward and down, long movement from fingertips to back right leg. Press down, reach up. Take your hands behind, open up the chest. Out breath, slide over your left leg. Bend the knee. Breathe into number 1. Open up your smile to the front of the mat and adjust your back leg and come to number 2. Clasp. Breathe in, open. Drop to inner leg. Drop the hands down. Breathe in, press down on your feet, come back to 2. Feet to the front. Breathe in, reach up. And back to heart space. Toe heel in. Give the feet and ankles a little break. Breathe. And other way. Right. Okay, let's just cross the right leg over the leg, squeeze the inner legs together, roll forward. Breathe in, roll up. Cross left in front of right now. And roll forward. Just give the outer legs a little stretch from the wide angled leg. And release. How are we doing it today? Yeah? Does it help just do the outside of it? Yeah? So now we're going to go back to wide angle because we did some nice warm-up for it. So we're going to go back to wide angle, angle. We're going to work with a beautiful straight back like we would in Little Bird. If you want to go there, it's also. I'm going to visit the Little Bird today. Yeah, why not? Right, so feet are going to be forward and nice and wide. You're going to breathe in, you're folding at the hips. Good, and you just maybe bring forward first. Let's just get the spine into symmetry and beautifully straight with the base of the rib cage and spine. And just hang and traction your spine into a beautiful long straight spine first. And then we're going to take our hands to our hands. And your hands and your head want to be in that position that we have for Little Bird. Okay, so to get that, if you drop now, your head and your hands are kind of in a row. You want to walk the hands back and then bend the elbows. And without pulling, you want to just drop the weight of the body down and allow the hands moving through the legs to draw you deeper into your forward bend. Good, so get your hands into the same position as your Little Bird, meaning you need to walk your hands back until they are under your elbows. Gosh. Yes, now drop. You'll see that you get a different. Yeah, don't let the elbows go out. Good. Can you feel you get a different stretch like that? Make sure your hands are under your elbows, not in a row with your head. Good. Now, if you can go wider with the feet, so once you very subtly, you'll find your head touches the floor. So I'm going to just do that for you now, Penny and Glenda. It may be that if your head isn't touching, you either still a little bit tight in the hips, or the legs need to be a bit wider. So you're going to check that first. I can't go any wider. That's fine. You just be very close to having your head. You can feel your head is right there. My legs are shaking. Okay. So what you want out of this pose is so now we've been talking about the energy moving to the feet. When you breathe in, you go from the down, you ground to the feet. That energy does not change. So as we come deeper into it, once the head is on the floor, you can start to lift your heels off the floor and come up onto the toes. And then if that's comfortable, you'll find that the energy moves to the feet and lifts them. And then you're in your headstand. Please don't watch and do that separately. Right. I'm just going to adjust. So you want this triangle is what you're looking for. You crown of the head, yes. And it's actually stop it. Good. Right, when you're ready, you're going to turn your in and come to a narrow foot position first. And lift the upper body a bit, bring the hands out. Good, and then you can roll up or come up through bobtail, whichever works for you. Okay. It's not just on the inversion, it's also very hard today. Any questions about anything? How much do you get on the ground? That question I'm not so sure I can answer. But you want me to show you? Because you didn't. I know, I'm just. So I think it's about space here. So you can have the head straight down. Because once you want, just to go back to that, once you want, you think there isn't enough space in your body to get your head to the floor. So that already is something that gets in the way of the mind. Because that isn't the problem. Because once you are down, you actually normally need to narrow it. And then go up on the toes. Yeah, and then you see how my feet just want to pop up. My feet just want to pop up. And they feel like they're floating when they go up. That's what is it? It's a downward move. So if you keep that up on the ground, grounding into your feet, you'll see how my feet just pop up and they flow because the energy is moving from the waist to the feet in the kind of yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. Good. Okay, so we're going to bring a narrow side of the mat to you. And you're going to practice little bird. So now I'm going to take 2 steps of little bird. Have you other stretch? And just jiggle around a bit. Steadiness and comfort, steadiness and comfort, steadiness and comfort. Right, I'm going to take the class through the steps of the little bird. You're welcome to follow those steps at home. And I'm going to do it nice and slowly. And you're only going to take your legs off your feet, or the weight of the legs off the mat when you're really ready. Very nervous about teaching inversions online. Like to keep my beady eyes on in the class. Right, so for little bird, I think I'm actually going to do it this way, even though it's not the greatest view online. But it shows you how to do the legs. So I'm going to just take you through it so that when you're in it, you can just start and ready for the next step. Right, so quick forward and down. And we do the measurement for little bird just like we're doing now. So it's not the half arm clasp, it's where the hand and the head make the triangle. Okay, I'm gonna just do it this way for that moment. So your arms are bent at the elbows and your head fits into the top corner of the triangle. So make sure you've got that. I notice a lot of people in class put their hands next to their ears and they think it's in a triangle. The way to check is look at your lower arm. And is it coming straight down 90 degrees to your mat? In fact, it's going to be slightly an angle inwards. Don't put it at 90 degrees. Because when you come up now, what I want you to do is check, tuck your toes under, make sure you're on top of the head. And now watch, as you come up into your half arm dog and walk your pelvis to over the shoulders, you'll find that your arms move. So don't start at 90 degrees. Start with your forearm a little bit forward from the elbow. Good. So you need to be right on the crown of the head, not the forehead. Tuck your chins under, get a beautiful long neck, and then soften your neck muscles. Good. So as you tuck your toes under and lift your pelvis, now keep your feet on the floor. Now you need to check, are you pressing into your thumbs and underneath your thumbs, and are your wrists under your elbows now? Good, and are your elbows pulling out, or can you press into your, underneath your thumbs like you would in the balls of the feet? Good, so yeah, you can walk your feet a little bit, yes. Walk your pelvis up, watch your arms, don't take your feet off.
We must
Now your arms are widening now. Okay, you've lost your integrity in the thumbs. Okay, so the arms do not need to widen for the legs, please. They need to stay in their box position. I'm going to turn this around for any of you in the class and online to watch. Don't just worry about this. So here's your triangle. You're going to tuck the toes under. You're going to come up. So these hands can't be here, they must be here to stabilize. You're going to come up onto the toes, you're going to widen your feet, and you're going to keep the toes there. So you can see my feet are ready to lift, but only then do you lift. And the way you lift is to bring the knee close to the body and just rest it, but don't drop the tail. But you want to be up in that position, feet wide as your mat first. So don't rush. I see palms coming off the mat. Hold on, hold on. Good. When you're ready, you're going to bend the leg and bring it towards you and place the lower leg over the back of your upper arm. Just bend it. Bend your knee. Yeah. And relax a little bit. You want to get onto here, you're balancing on here. Yeah. Beautiful. Now both of you can either, because both in half positions, if you bring the heels towards the buttocks and lengthen up your back, you're in the tongue. You want to go here, each heel. Yes, can you feel that tension? So each heel is heading here.
Okay, doesn't touch, it's a direction.
Right. Now you can keep the back. So the being in the tongue lengthens the back by drawing the heels towards the back of the legs. Now keep your pelvis exactly where it is and just soften your lower legs and let your feet come towards each other in the bird. So just let the lower legs drop without the pelvis drop. That's beautiful. How's that feeling? Right. So you want to keep this moving up
Hands are working very hard.
Okay, try and soften it. There. Yes, because your elbows are wide. Yes. And you're still going up there and you're relaxing there. That's enough. So I wouldn't cross it. I'll just bring them together. Try and totally relax them. Yes. And lengthen at the same time. Beautiful, ladies. Beautiful. When you're ready, you never lift the head. You come straight down, put 2 fists under the forehead.
And allow the blood to balance.
Let your bodies breathe. Just like Kelly over here. Finding balance, just like Kelly taking over here. Right. How's everyone feeling?
So now you want to roll up and keep your eyes closed and just
Feel like any changes that have taken place. You can take note of. You sit in a comfortable position, whatever that is. If it needs to come off the legs, do that. What happens for you when you have an inversion? Where the heart is no longer pumping. So even though there's effort involved, so compare that to the effort of doing the Virabhadrasana routine just now, where you needed to stop because of the effort. Think about the effort you put in. You still have to try to do your inversion. You still have to put effort in, but you get a completely different result, right? Neck, for me, it's the neck. So you're using your neck.
Working, I use my neck.
It was interesting what you're saying about your hands, how much you use your hands.
Yeah, my hands felt worked.
Right.
Yes,
Which is good, because you're ready and you need to be working on the inner hands, underneath the thumb.
So it's the hand taking.
You want to. I mean, if I do a headstand, I don't like my head to squash onto the floor. I mean, especially as I'm older now, when I was younger, I just do it. But I have worked my neck going into the headstand too quickly. And now that I'm older, I feel like in the headstand, I feel like when I do a headstand, I need to do a head-arm stand, which I don't think we're entirely truthful about the headstand. It's not really a headstand. Because when you see the yogis, just going to say it like it is, the main yogis that do yoga every day, they are balancing on their head with their arms, with their palms facing upwards. And there's no, the word you say now, is in the hands. They are resting and balancing only on the head.
Sure.
That's the headstand. I recommend the head arm stand for us Westerners that have stiff necks and anxiety.
Well, I did feel worked the other day after doing a headstand, but then I feel fine. It was just after.
So there's that thing we talked about, is this line between pain and pain. What we call pain and what we call pain, which are two different things. They should have two different words. One is pain warning you that you're doing something that is not steady and comfortable and your body does not want to do and is not healthy for the body. That's pain for me. The discomfort, on the other hand, when we now creating strength in a muscle, yes, we can feel something because we're having to work the muscle and it didn't have that strength before. Yeah, so as long as it felt like a bit stiff but worked, rather than, oh, now I'm going to turn my neck.
It disappeared after the day.
Then that's a good thing.
So when I went up again today, it was a lot less scary and I didn't feel
So it's about finding this. Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do against the wall? Do we want to put legs up against the wall, or do we want to put, what would legs, yes, in both ways? We can either lie on the back and have the legs up if you want to rest now, or we can work the shoulders and put the legs up against the wall.
Let's work the shoulders.
Let's work the shoulders, okay. Okay, one's doing legs relaxation. So please choose now, whatever you want to do. You're going to work a little bit with the shoulder strengthening, and you can do that both ways. It's good to try both ways. So we're going to do the balance against the wall now.
I'm just going to give you the two options for those of you practicing at home.
You are going to come and have a Juliet. So we're going to start with feet against the wall. I'm not probably, but it's okay. I'm explaining myself. And elbows under shoulders, palms facing up. And then we're going to leave our elbows where they are and rotate and create tension in the lower body and place the hands down. Then you're going to come into your half arm dog. And if and when you're comfortable, you'll take the feet to the wall. Yes, into shoulders, not like that. Right, so I'm just going to. So these arms are coming elbows under shoulder. Nice flat arms, railway tracks apart. Yes. This is a hard one for us if you've had a shoulder injury. Yeah. So that's the other thing is you're going to come up and you start to lose your steadiness and comfort. You just keep the feet on the floor and allow the shoulders to work. I think we need to do this. Yeah. Just do that without taking the legs up. It's way more beneficial to the shoulders when they're taking a bit of strength. So you keep the legs down, feet against the wall.
You don't have to lift the legs.
And you just allow this, so this straight line is still developing. So you've still got a little bit of a kink there, which is why it's good to work with the legs against the wall, at the bottom of the wall for now. Yeah. It's exhausting. Good. You want to roll on your back and put your legs up there. Otherwise, I won't learn. My body won't remember it. That's just going to give you the direction. So you're lifting the shoulders away from the ears and you're pressing the armpits to the wall. And you, yes. And you're drawing in the rib cage. How's that? And then that's going to move down. So it's always with these inversions against the wall where we're not in a straight line like the headstand or the handstand. There's always this glitchy bit of opening up the armpit, yet tucking the rib cage. Good. 2 fists under the forehead.
Do you think it will help my shoulder? Because I can't lift my shoulder when I do the constant without having. Do you think this will
I think we just got to strengthen our shoulders. I think you are very much in the same right there. That's a stretch in Trikonasana. And this is a strength. So you're contracting the muscle that when you stretch. But I find that the more we contract the muscle, the more it's happy to lengthen anyway.
Oh,
So it's a bit like working press stick for me.
You can't only stretch it, you've got to like bring it back. And then when you stretch it again, it's way more elastic, right? You okay? Right, you're going to allow the legs against the wall for a moment. Just allow an inversion without any work. So that calmness you were feeling in the inversion after the little bird, even though you were putting in work and trying, is literally from the heart, not having to come. So think about the position your body's in now, with the legs up against the wall, or on your couch at home, or wherever. And how normally when you're standing on your feet, your heart has to pump the blood from down there up to here. And when you lie like this, it's literally running to your heart to be taken to your lungs, back, and pressed out. So now there's a little bit of pressure, which is why high blood pressure people don't do this. Now there's a bit of pressure putting the blood when it's being oxygenated and full of nutrition out into the blood, into the body. That's where the pressure is now lying. So those two blood pressure numbers you have are the in and the out, okay? The pumping the in and the out, how it should be. So now you're turning that around and you're allowing the lungs and the heart to receive the blood just from being in the body position you are. Then your lungs and your heart are doing this whole purification, rejuvenation of the blood, and then it's pumping. So it's very easy now to pump to the head, the centers, and the brain because it's downhill, right? And your whole chest is beautifully flat, so it's very easy to do the torso. And then the only work the heart has to do is get the blood to your
They'll probably just suck it up anyway.
How's your neck?
It's okay.
It's okay, all right.
It's here at the back of my head. I think the effort of holding myself.
Yeah, so when we come up now, we're going to just check that position. I'm going to just put that into the video for those of you at home. We need to do this checking with a book, unless you have one of these with. So, you're getting ready for pranayama and relaxation. You can bend the knees, just roll over for a moment, let the body settle first. And then when you're ready, you're going to come up and sit. You can sit on the lower legs, and we're going to balance this on your head.
Okay. Deportment.
Deportment. So, right. So you want to place your book on the top of the head. You can also take your hands to adjust it. If you're at home, you are balancing. See if you can just sit with your legs forward. Oh, sit back with one. I want you to sit. I want you to have your spine straight. So you need to relax into the pose. That's perfect.
What is this telling me?
Yeah, so you're feeling where you balance it looks square. Where on your head does your square balance?
Oh,
Okay.
maybe I should get a tattoo there.
That you can't see. So you've got that point of balance on the front of your head, then your ear, then your shoulder, then your head, okay? So when you're upside down, you're on the crown of the head, with the ear, with the shoulder, with the hip. The hips are not forward or back, creating tension in your neck. If you're in this position, in your inversion, it's a balance. It's a balance. The word should slide away. Because you're balancing on the crown of the head. You feel that. Yeah. So you really want to feel where that is. And it should be in the center of your head. If it's not, then you're going to look at the tilt of the head if something else is wrong. So you should feel that. I can feel my pulse on the crown of your head. Right. So that's the difference between inversions.
Now get up and stand
Yeah,
up. That's what it's doing.
So the difference between placing your head on your mat and not placing your head on your mat, so you get all the benefits of the inversion. But when we press on the crown of the head, we get more benefits into the pineal and pituitary glands by pressing on the top chakra. Okay. Not that you're gonna get up and walk around on your head. Right. Right. So now you're getting to have a relationship with that part of your head, right? Now you should be able to feel whether that's where you actually put your weight.
It is. It is. Right, sure. And earlier on, I think it was here in front.
I'm trying to do that.
And it's right. In fact, if you pull the top of the.
That's right. Actually, it's where your continent was, and it's sensitive. When you first put your weight on that test, it's very sensitive. Good. I'm not sure why the deportment class is starting. We're going to do pranayama. That's your balance, yes, that's your balance for the day. Start with a little bird. Right, let's do forward bend. We're going to sit on our mats, do a nice crashing alternation. Right, so feet can be hip distance apart, or however you want them to be for your forward bend. You're going to breathe in, sweep the arms up, come forward to your forward bend. And we're going to finish by softening the nervous system. When the nervous system's in the forward bend, it's stretching. Now just work through the body, softening the shoulders, softening the neck. Use the weight of your head. It's a good 5 kilos. Use the weight of your head. Let it lengthen your back. Good. Right, from there we're going to breathe and sweep up the arms deep and breathe. Stop and roll. Nice. Very good work. Okay, we're going to allow back for relaxation now. Please get comfortable at home with any cushions you need. It's really fun. Want to blanket over your legs? Yes. This under your knees. Eyes. Right. So let's start with just coming back to center. Right, so we're going to do the legs first and then the arms. So been working quite a bit with the 2 areas of the body, the lower area, lower area. Very command. All right. Beautiful, right? And good. Thank you. Right, so we're going to do our Nadi Shodhana with the body. We're going to breathe from the left foot up to the belly button. And down the right leg to the underneath of the foot. We're going to keep drawing our mind to the center line. Shushumna Nadi, the central nervous system. I want you to feel the weight of your legs and that you've grounded yourself in your air and ether elements, your vata elements. Get in touch with your legs and your pelvis and the weight of them. And then drawing the energy to the center line of each in-breath to your center line, each out-breath to the opposite foot. Once you've got your rhythm going, start to look at the spaces between your breath. The little linger at the belly button. The little linger under the foot. Just feel like your breath and your nervous system are magnets working towards each other at the center line. Next time you breathe out of the left leg and out of the left foot, just let the breath settle for a moment. Bring your attention to your heart space, the center of your sternum bone, where your thymus gland lies, and your seat of kapha. When you've finished breathing out of the left leg, you're going to take your attention to your left fingers or palm of hand. And now you're going to breathe into the center of your chest, to your sternum bone, to your heart chakra, and on the out breath, down the right arm to the right fingers. Linger as your breath turns. Draw your breath back to the center. On the in breath, linger in the heart space, and then breathe out to the left. And work through the seat of kapha, balancing yourself to the center line. Next time you breathe out of the left arm to the left fingers, just let your breath go, let your mind no longer manipulate. Allow your breath to breathe your body, your mind to observe your breath breathing your body, and just feel the earth behind you. You squeeze out the toes and the thighs and the buttocks as tightly as you can, tuck your tails under. And then release your muscles and drop your pelvis and the weight of the legs to the support of the earth behind you. Breathe into your belly, make a big balloon tummy, feel your soft, warm inner body, vulnerable, unraveling, safe inside of your hard, bony pelvis. Breathe into your ribcage and feel your soft, warm heart and lungs, safe. As you drop into the arms of Mother Earth behind you. Breathe into your upper chest and down your arms to hands and fingers. Brush over the throat, swallow if you want to. Open the mouth as wide as you can, release with a deep yawn. Wriggle the tongue, lips around, let the cheeks slide to the ears, eyelids gentle and closed, eyeballs heavy, sinking back. Release frown and temple area. Allow forehead to soften and spread. Let all the skin and muscle clinging to your skull release. Feel your brain resting at the back of the head. Soften your neck and into your shoulders. Let your shoulder blades drop back to the earth behind you. Feel the earth. As you let go into gravity, feel the pressure of the earth behind you, hold you safely. Bring your attention to the nostrils. Observe the breath coming and going without manipulating. 30 centimeters away, all the way down into the lungs on the inhalation. Feel the alveoli, the membrane between them to the blood. And watch your breath lead to 30 centimeters away from the nostrils. Watch the exchange in the lungs, behind the in and the out breath. I'll leave you there. Now that you brought yourselves to the center line, your body and your brain, feel your central nerves, your soft brain nerve ends, drooping inwards, the spine soft and safe inside of the hard bony vertebra. Start to take a few deep breaths. You can breathe them up and down the spine if you want to. Start to invigorate your body. Place a golden bubble around you and close the work you've done. Wriggle your toes, rub your thumbs along your fingertips. Have a yawn or stretch if you need. When we're ready, we're going to press down with the left arm, come to sitting, close with the 3 arms and a guide. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you for joining online as well.
Thank you, Renee.
Pleasure, Glenda. Love you.
Lovely.